Well, 4 losses on the trot for the Knight Riders. And I'll tell you what, things are not looking much better for them this evening. This could very quickly go to 5 on the trot for them. They were put into bat by Rishabh Pant after he won the toss. And on a Wankhede pitch, which really isn't looking that tricky, they've only managed to get 56 runs, but they've lost 4 wickets. Shreyas Iyer, the captain, kind of the lone warrior there. Nitish Rana, who is coming in number 6 today. Don't know what's happening with that batting order, but he's coming in number 6. He's with his captain. Kuldeep Yadav, absolutely brilliant. 2 overs, picked up 2 wickets for his 12. The 1 wicket for Akshar Patel, trapping Venkatesh Iyer, literally. And Sakaria got Finch out in the second attempt. The first time, Powell dropping the catch and Sakaria doing the job all by himself. The next ball. Good Michael Vaughan here with me on the comm box. This is looking dismal for the Knight Riders, isn't it, Michael? There's no way to sugarcoat this.
No, I mean, they're a team that's clearly lacking in confidence. The confidence comes, from my opinion, from the swapping and changing. That's personnel and batting lineups. Generally, you want a role in the side, and you stick to that role over a number of games. Full credit to Delhi; they've been excellent. I think the key wicket is Finch at the top. I mean, he gets the chance, and then the next bowler gets out. And what the KKR side need is someone like Finch to come out the traps and get them a quick 550, and everything relaxes and they can play. They just all look like they're scratching. They're just a bit, you can see they're not themselves. They're just they're playing at it. They're not having any kind of mindset of whacking it and confident to do so. So it's good from Delhi, but it's a very low confidence side that they're playing against.
I think that's a really good word to describe the batting effort so far, scratchy, because that's what it's been. If you have a look at their batting card, you see that besides their captain, who's pretty much got almost half the runs so far, nothing from the others. Single digits from both Venkatesh Iyer, Aaron Finch, and tell you what, it didn't. Venki Iyer back to playing in the position where he's caused all the mayhem in the second installment of the tournament last year in the UAE. But today, again, just couldn't get going, couldn't find the middle of the bat. Baba Indrajit looked promising for like 1 stroke. Sunil Narayan, first ball out. It's just no one. You're right. No one has looked at it. And the bowling, you got to give. Okay, so it's not been unplayable bowling. It's not an unplayable surface, but the bowling has been super efficient and tight, and they're obviously bowling to a plan. Case in point being the wicket they got of Venkatesh Iyer, but getting Akshar Patel in the power play.
Yeah, I mean, and Kuldeep Yadav, one of their own that they let go. He struggled with them for a couple of years, didn't get many wickets. Well, he's got more wickets against them this year than he got for them in a couple of years. It's just one of those scenarios. Kuldeep, you can just see her. I always like to see wrist spinners that are bowling with confidence. You can see from ball 1, they're just flicking it in the hand and he just rolls up. There you go. Which way is it going to be spinning? Sunil Narayan's dismissal was just a pure bit of just Harry Potter-like trickery. It's a googly, but he thought it was the leg spinner and he went back because he thought it was going to bounce, and it scoots on and it traps him on the crease. That's why we love leg spin, because they have that art and that skill to be able to... They make batters look silly. That's what they do when they're at their best. And Kuldeep at the minute is making a few look quite silly.
Yeah, let's have a look at what the bowlers have done for Delhi. The other bowlers have done. We, of course, have Kuldeep, who's got the 2 wickets for just 12. You've had the Fizz up front and Chetan Sakaria. Chetan Sakaria got the ball to move around a bit. Really, line and length both had the batters confused in his 2 overs, didn't he?
Yeah, he did a great start. You talk about setting the tone at the top. KKR, they sent their openers out to set the tone, and Aaron Finch tried to by being aggressive. And it was just the quality of the bowling, and that's what you want. I mean, you look at that, 7 dots in the first 2 overs from both your opening left arm quick. So 14 dots inside the first 20-odd deliveries it is a lot. When you're asking your batters to go and be really aggressive and get your team off to a fly, that's where those big shots come from, with the fact that they were having to play out a few dots, pressure builds. You need the boundaries, and that's when the wickets fall. But it was because of the movement. You mentioned them, the movement, which was absolutely spot. So when you get just a hint of movement with the white ball, with these players that like to play the big strokes, you've got a chance as a bowler.
Yeah, there's Mitch Marsh's overs that Rishabh Pant has as well. Don't think he's going to be using them because these 5 are doing the job, except Shardul, who just rather inexplicably has bowled a ball which has gone from his hand directly to mid-on. Yes, it's guessing maybe this Guessing there's a bit of dew. Yeah, maybe there's a bit of dew. I don't know, which means that it's going to get even tougher for the Knight Riders later when they come to bowl. But anyway, looks like our predictions are all going to be wrong. It doesn't look like they're getting one. 150 would be good for them, Michael, at this point in time, wouldn't it?
Well, anything that they could cause a surprise or get to 140. Just give yourself a little sniff. Don't get bowled out for 100 when you're going to have no chance. Just get to a number where it gives you a 20% chance. It's better than no percent. So just get yourself to 140, 150, and you just never know. But it's a long way off from here.
Yeah, well, there's still the Destructor-in-Chief, Andre Russell, to come. So Calcutta still has them to come, and they'd be hoping that he can do something real quick, some quick fire, take them to a score of some respectability and perhaps put pressure on Delhi. Looking unlikely, but with the captain Shreyas Iyer there, you know that it can happen. Definitely can. All right, that's it. We have no more time left on the comm box. I mean, we do, but I mean, there's time on the platform, but we don't have any time because we're very busy, both Michael and me. So we're going to go now, and we're going to come back after the Calcutta betting effort on Cricbuzz Live. We just hope there's a bit more effort than there has been in the first 10 overs, and we'll be here to talk about that. Thank you so much for tuning into this update.